Hello, my name is Banke, and in today's video we shall be talking about 6 types of sex addiction. Number 1, biological sex addiction. This has to do with people that are engaging in excessive masturbation. Now, the masturbation they've been engaging in came as a result of excessive watching of pornographic images and videos. What happened in this case is that people in this category always fantasize about the images, the videos that they have watched, probably the live sex videos, the images that they have watched, and then from there they start having sexual fantasies of different types. But according to research, this affects only 15% of sex addicts. Now, what does this mean? This means that biological sex addiction does not happen alone. It has to go with some other types of sex addiction. Number 2 is psychological sex addiction. This has to do with people that became sex addicts as a result of their past experience, past abuse, past neglect, past abandonment. They begin to imagine being loved, they begin to imagine being accepted, they begin to imagine being cared for, and from there their emotions begin to grow and it grows out of control, in which they end up having unnecessary fantasies about how sexual life is and how people enjoy their sexual life. From there they started imagining how sex looks like, and from there they want to practice whatever they imagine, and at the end of the day they become addicted to sex. Number 3 is sex addiction as a result of trauma. This is what they call trauma-based sex addiction. Okay, so in trauma-based sex addiction, what we have is that people become addicted to sex as a result of their past traumatic experience. Okay, for example, somebody that has been sexually abused at a tender age of less than 15 years, probably by a matured person that is much more older than them. Probably the person has engaged them in sexual activities. So when they grow up, the images of those past experiences begin to play in their mind, and those things start affecting their hormones, and they become eager to have sex and unable to control their sexual appetite, and before they know it, they keep engaging in that act. So, and as a result of that, they become addicted to sex. Number 4 is sexual addiction as a result of spiritual void. So the scientists call this type of sex addiction spiritual sex. Okay, so in this kind of sex addiction, what happens is that there is a void in the person's spirit, there is a void in the person's spiritual life, and at the end of the day, devil took advantage of that and filled it with sex. So making the person, whenever the person is dreaming, the person will be dreaming about how to have sex and how sex is being done. Before you know it, the person will want to practice what he has been seeing in dreams, and at the end of the day, the person becomes a sex addict. Number 5 is sexual anorexia. Now, sexual anorexia has to do with the category of people that have sexual partners or that are married, but their partners have in one way or the other been withholding sex from them. The partner does not give them sexual attention. The partner sees them as ordinary roommates, whereas they wanted more than this. Of course, this kind of category does not work alone without the first category which I mentioned, which was biological sex. This works very well with people that have been engaging in biological sex. Imagine somebody that has been engaging in biological sex, being married, and at the end of the day, the person that is married to is withholding sex from him, or probably is not appreciating the partner enough, or probably seeing the partner as just an ordinary roommate. So before you know it, the person will start engaging sex outside the partner's awareness, or even outside marriage, and therefore the person will definitely be addicted to sex because the person feels that he is not being accepted. So the person will want to engage in extramarital affairs, leading to excessive desire for sex. Number 6, which happen to be the last category of people is people with mood disorder, like people with mood swing. Now, what this means is that this category of people believes it's only sex that can make them happy. At the end of the day, when this category of people are in a bad mood, they think that okay, the next thing that they need is sex. So at a point in their life, whenever they are not happy, whenever they have this mood swing, they result in having sex. At the end of the day, they even have the sex when they don't want to, so they become a sex addict. Thanks for watching this video up to this point. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so by pressing the subscribe button, and I want to let you know that subscription is totally free.